A crucial moment in American history. Lyndon Johnson is re-elected to the presidency by a landslide. The New York World's Fair introduces a bright new future. And after 5 scintillating years on the air,
Presto!
the Rocky and Bullwinkle show is abruptly canceled.
Canceled?
Sorry about that, boys. A lot has changed in 35 years. Velcro has replaced the zipper. Sneakers have lights on them. The Cold War is over. And the Rocky and Bullwinkle show is still canceled. Frostbite Falls, Minnesota. Once the beloved home of Rocky and Bullwinkle had been a thriving cartoon town. Now it was crippled by years of reruns. The beautiful Frostbite Falls forest, decimated. The once majestic falls above Veronica Lake, devastated. While the narrator, that's me, down on his luck and out of a job, was forced to move in with his mother, where he was reduced to narrating the events of his own life. With a speed and dexterity astonishing in a woman of her advancing years, Mother bastes the chicken, tosses the salad, and mashes the potatoes.
Oh, Sonny, shut up!
Ow! And in a little house at the top of the stump forest, Rocky and Bullwinkle themselves were forced to subsist on ever-diminishing residual checks from reruns of their old show. World-famous television stars whose adventures once took them all over the globe. Now their exploits were just a memory. Yes, it was a melancholy time indeed. Rocky the Flying Squirrel hadn't flown in years.
What's the point? I guess the world just doesn't need us anymore, Bullwinkle. Say, where are you going?
All this exposition is wearing me out. I'm going for a walk in the woods.
But, Bullwinkle, there aren't any woods anymore.
Well, you don't have to tell me. I'm the chairman of the Frostbite Falls Society for Wildlife Conversation.
You mean wildlife conservation.
What did I say?
You said wildlife conversation.
Well, somebody's got to start talking about these things.
Yes, even their wordplay had become hackneyed and cheap.
No, it was always like this.
But times were just as tough halfway across the drawing in the former Soviet satellite of Pennsylvania, where Rocky and Bullwinkle's arch rivals, Boris and Natasha, and their fearless leader, were cooking up their latest scheme for taking over the world, when their plans were crushed by the fall of the Iron Curtain.
What's going on?
But while the citizens of Pennsylvania rejoiced in their newfound freedom,
Yay!
fearless leader and his cohorts went underground. Whereupon they embarked upon a terrifying plan. A plan that would take them to a strange new land where the line between cartoon and reality is so thin that it's hard to tell one from the other. A place where, with the right special effects, it might just be possible to break through to the other side. It was a beautiful and smoggy day at Pony Pictures Studio, where an ambitious junior executive named Minnie Mogul was busy searching for a hot new script.
Too intelligent. Too intelligent.
Hello, Minnie.
Holy mackerel, who are you?
3 of the most terrifying villains in the history of children's television.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
What do you want?
We were wondering, how would you like to produce the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie?
I'd love to. I love it. What is it?
It's classic American cartoon from early 60s.
Listen, Minnie, we're stuck in reruns. You're looking for a project. Maybe we can help each other out. This contract gives you all rights to the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. All you have to do is sign right here, and your first producing endeavor is as good as gold. What's the matter?
I can't sign a contract that'll help 3 ruthless villains take over the world. Just can't.
Why not?
My pen's out of ink.
You smile.
Okay.
And then, through the miracle of computer-generated digital technology, Minnie reached into the television set and signed the contract. But when she tried to pull the contract out, the expensive animated characters were instantly converted into even more expensive motion picture stars.
Hey, how did that happen?
We are attached to the project.
But even though the pun was weak, the contract was ironclad. And the three villains walked out of the studio and into the real world, while Minnie marched straight into the office of Pony Pictures CEO E.G. Biggershot. But unfortunately for her, when she pitched her project to the powerful executive, she ran into an unexpected snag.
I don't like moose pictures.
So while Minnie's motion picture plans were stymied, back in Frostbite Falls, Bullwinkle got a rare flash of inspiration.
It is kind of hot in here. I've been inspiring for hours.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to the White House to talk to the president about the trees.
So Rocky and Bullwinkle set off on the road to Washington.
I don't know, Bullwinkle. It looks a little jammed.
Horse feathers, how bad could it be?
Look at all the red tape.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'm sure the president will send for us after all the letters I wrote him. Why, I bet any second now. Or 2, or 3, or 4.
There the matter seemed destined to rest.
6.